threat title match. The Women Warriors of Wrestling will now present some matches on their end, so showing that our women are just as important and just as tough as the men. And I'd like to say our show and our company has been one of the people who have really believed that in wrestling, that if your women are in wrestling, then you have any right to have this as many opportunities as the men do. In fact, we have our own shows dedicated to the women, known as Women Warriors of Wrestling, or WOW, as you can say. And the women have the same titles as the men, and they should rightfully so. And here we have the WOW Badass Championship, the women division. And this is, of course, an Extreme Rules match, since it isn't a Badass Championship match. The current champion, Hit Girl, is defending against Hermione Granger Weasley from the Harry Potter series, and Beth Page of the Love Vengeance Enterprises, the faction that my wife runs. Beth Page's first opportunity at a title match right here, so this should be very, very good exposure for her and everyone else involved in this match. And we are in the Women's Warrior Arena as Hermione Granger Weasley makes her way to the ring.
And is for the championship. Introducing the challenger.
She does not look too thrilled to be here.
Emma Watson.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was
this
in
is an
this
Extreme
much
Rules
jeopardy.
fact, folks, remember.
Might
so,
just be the night the title changes hands.
Will Hermione use some of that wizardry that she learned at Hogwarts for her
must be going through the
buddy Harry Potter?
Right,
by the way, in case you missed it, Harry Potter previously has won the European and Beyond Championship, reclaiming it from the Mamakian icon Alf. Will Hermione perhaps make history repeat itself and be the next one to take home gold to her faction? As now, Beth Page of the Ladies of Vengeance Enterprises, or also known as Love, she is making her way to the ring, and she means business.
Coming up, and a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to
this is her first title match in their field, or singles match, I should say. So, well, not a singles, it's a triple threat match. However, this is her first shot at a title, so hopefully she does well. She's a former Badass champion. If you watched before the rebroadcast and the relaunch of our epic show, Dream Matches in Women Warriors Wrestling, as Beth Page is making her way to the ring. It is raining money. And there she is. She is entering the ring slowly, waiting for the arena, waiting for our champion, Hit Girl. Hit Girl, of course, I wouldn't say sidekick, but the I guess you'd say co-host or co-captain of her and Kick-Ass's group. Kick-Ass hasn't really done so much, but Hit Girl has really developed on her own, as Hit Girl has become the champion, and there she comes to the ring,
and introducing
showing what she has earned. Kick-Ass, unfortunately, has not had that type of success that Hit Girl has. He's done pretty well in melees and such, but
of course, the title
other than that, it is kind of difficult for him to do much.
I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposite.
Hit Girl's ready for this.
As good, if not better.
You got to ask yourself if her challengers are actually ready for this. Hit Girl can go. Don't make her. Don't doubt her.
I don't think I've ever seen the champ not prepared for a match.
Hit Girl's ready for this. And there you see the women's BA title, the WOW Women's Badass title, and she throws it so proudly. And some people may ask, how does one define, being a badass champion rather than that of another type of champion? There really is no difference, except for the fact you got to be able to go and be able to brawl and get down and dirty with your opponents, and that's ultimately what brings you to the badass title. I guess you'd say this is like our version of the hardcore title, although, you know, to hold the badass title, you are indeed legitimately deemed a badass. So these three are locking it up. Betty Page already with a belly-to-belly suplex on Hit Girl, and Hermione's just kind of standing there watching. Oh, there she goes. She kicks Hit Girl now. Oh, a double DDT. And Hermione now takes her attentions to Beth Page. Beth Page down.
Discuss Page for a moment. What can our newer viewers expect from this woman?
I don't
Sent
think
to
I've
the
ever
ride.
seen a more
Oh, and
confident
she
look,
missed.
Cole. And in title matches, believing
They
in
pay
yourself
for that.
is key.
And now she
Otherwise,
sends
you're
Hermione
dead in
for the
water.
route, and she did not miss with that back body drop as Hit Girl is inside the ring. Hit Girl now going to the ropes. No, she's celebrating. She hasn't done anything yet. And went for a suplex, but Hit Girl stopped that right quick for some reason. And Hit Girl now going after Hermione Granger Weasley, and now it's down to the two of them as Beth Page gets her wind on the outside.
The drop kick.
This is a triple threat match, folks. Triple threat rules as Beth Page comes in and goes after Hit Girl again. Now another belly. That's another German suplex right there.
Even me.
And shots to the face. You couldn't get more barbaric than that. And look at Hermione Granger sneaks up from behind with the with the ever so deadly Hogwarts back breaker, and
Look at her here.
Unbelievable.
She's just reveling the opportunity to make a
Hermione is not someone to take lightly. She is just as tough as any of these other women, and she gets a body slam from Miss Page. And Hit Girl turned her back on Page, and then she just paid for it. Beth Page now goes for the pin. Hermione's out of the picture. Gets a 1 count out of the deal. Champion gets her shoulder up, but that was the first pin attempt. And good for her with a side Russian wig sweep by Beth Page on Hit Girl. Hermione back in the ring and misses her back body drop or whatever that was going to be. Beautiful. There's the Betty Page slam. And now she goes for a powerbomb, perhaps. Oh, and a sit-down powerbomb by Beth Page to Hermione. Both women down. Goes for the pin on Hermione. That was almost a 3 count, folks. She's had a near fall on both these women. Beth Page having a beautiful outing right here against these two women. Her own. You know, how would you like to be stuck between Hit Girl and Hermione Granger? Betty Page is stepping up right there, and here comes a bulldog.
That won't be easy, Michael.
That's a bulldog by Hit Girl, and Betty Page now out of the ring.
That might have hurt her ego more than anything else.
For the time being, as Hermione now sends Hit Girl for the ropes.
You would expect, given what she's been through here tonight.
Hermione's setting Betty. Hit Girl's up there on the second rope now. Hermione. Oh, and a slam off the top. And goes for the pin. 1, 2, and that's a 2 count only from Hit Girl.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Beth Page slips back into the ring. And she grabs Hit Girl and drags her to the center of the ring. What's this going to be right here? Hermione now kind of celebrating. I don't know why.
As champion, she has to find a way back into this thing.
She's
Betty Page stalking the champ
now, guys.
on the rope.
Being in the ring with
And what a move.
has a way of doing that to a superstar.
And now Betty Page grabs Hermione, drapes her across the top rope.
Down to size.
Beth Page having a beautiful outing. Now Hermione's out.
Not enough to
That's a 2 count on the champion.
She's taking a while to get up
Beth
here.
Page is doing an amazing outing right here, folks. She's taking it to both of these women. Hermione's trying to get her wits about her outside the ring. Meanwhile, Hit Girl's having her own problems with Beth Page in the ring. She's got her up. Oh, brings her down.
She's in complete control here, guys.
There's the pin attempt.
No, got the shoulder.
That's a 2 count again. Another near fall by Betty Page. And Hermione with a belly-to-belly suplex. Sneaks up from behind her.
She's practically
Now she's going outside the ring. What's this going to be?
She's probably wondering what she's got herself
What has
into
she got?
right about now.
Oh my, she's got a kendo stick, folks.
Incredible.
Oh,
There's
and
a lot
uses
of
it
force
to her
behind that
advantage. Gives Paige a crack with the kendo stick. Don't let her fool you, Bill. Betty Page has a background in the old ECW days, and there's a power bomb for Hermione. And Hit Girl now sneaks up and hits Beth Page. Oh no!
Can she do it here?
What a sneaky move right.
Triple threat.
Hit Girl. Betty Page takes down Hermione, does the dirty work, gives her the power bomb, and Hit Girl quickly gets rid of Beth Page and then just pins Hermione, who's already down from the power bomb. That's crazy. And that's the match. She has retained her title, folks, Hit Girl. But I don't think this is the last time you'll see these two lock up.
Here is your winner, and still the women's
Hit Girl kind of might have gone lucky there a little, folks.
Hardcore champion, Cindy.
Big pinfall victory here tonight.
Hit Girl, it goes to show you the champ got perseverance right there. She's just as tough, and she used those brains. You know, she waited for opportunity, quickly threw her out of the ring, and took over the match. And we don't stick around, folks. We got some other matches coming your way, and look forward to bringing them to you. Thanks.